Okay, this is my racing car. And something I haven't shown footage of yet is that I do RC off-road racing, 10th scale. This is a four-wheel drive buggy. It's a Schumacher C.A.T. SX2. It's approximately a 2010, 2011 model, so it's a little old now. They come out with a new model almost every year, but it's still very competitive for racing, and it's a great car. It's European, so it's not something that you can just go in your normal hobby shop and buy. It's pretty much dedicated specifically for racing. But this is the little things about it. So it's all carbon fiber and aluminum and plastic, as per most RC high-end RC stuff is. This one has a bit more aluminum and a bit more carbon fiber than your typical vehicle. Just going to take the body off here. And it's a bit of a mess. My wiring and stuff is not good, but it's functional, and it protects the ends and stuff. So that's a little bit ugly. But as for the actual hardware, so you have big bore aluminum shocks. This is a aluminum front and rear end transmission housings. There's differentials in the front and the rear, ball differentials. It's a three belt design. So you have a front belt, a mid belt, and a rear belt. The motor is a slightly rear biased design on the SX2. So this is a brushless racing motor, 6.5 turn. I don't know what that is in kilovolt. This is a Speed Passion speed control. Again, most of the stuff is like 2010 era equipment, and some of it's quite a bit older than that. Again, it's all carbon fiber. Pretty much top plate, bottom plate, all of the steering linkages are all carbon fiber and aluminum. Let me just take a little pan across. So this top part here that I'm looking at, that is the front pulley. That is an upgrade. That's an adjustable front pulley, so that this part is normally fixed. On this upgrade, it's adjustable. So I have it loosened off, and what that allows you to do is when you let off the throttle, instead of having your front wheels slow down at the same rate as the rear, the front can freewheel. So that way you can hit the brake and you still have steering, or you can let off the throttle and when you're making your turns you can still have steering. I'm running a fairly low-end servo. This is just like a high-tech, what is it? A high-tech 5645 MG. It's just a metal gear servo. I could certainly upgrade that. Kind of on my wish list is a Savox 1258. I believe. Anyway, it gets the job done. As I was saying, it's not the prettiest thing, but it's effective. So this is a servo saver that I've also zip tied to give it a bit more strength. The receiver is buried here under a bunch of wiring. I am not using anything fancy for a radio. I'm actually just using a Traxxas Link 2.4 gigahertz radio. As long as it has steering exponential, that's really the only thing you care about. You got to be able to have steering exponential to make it nice and smooth on center, and then give you your full rates when you need to, so it's not so twitchy. And the other important thing is to be able to program your ESC properly to set your timing for your motor, set your punch, all that stuff. So that's all been done over the years. It was so long ago I honestly can't remember what it even set up as now. It's one of those things where, for where I race, the track is so similar size, it's more of a set it and forget it type scenario. This is Schumacher tires, and for the type of surface that we race on, it's an AstroTurf, so we use these block tires. This red box here, this is called a transponder. This is a little bit, again, this is a little bit old school, where the new ones are like a quarter of this size. But this is my transponder, this is my number, and what this does is this sends out pings down to the ground, and when you're racing, there's a loop on the track, like an electrical loop, and then when you cross it, it picks up the signal from this, and that's how you get your lap time. Typically we run 3 qualifier races and then your final race. So you're trying to get the best lap time you can to qualify in a better position in a higher race with the faster guys, and the faster you are, the better. And for the setup, I'm just running like a 40 or 50 weight shock oil. I don't even know what I have for pistons. It's all fully adjustable. You can change your pistons, change your oil. All the linkages are adjustable. Everything is adjustable on it. you know, infinite setup opportunity. One of the unique things about the C.A.T. SX2, which is why I've kept it, is because it allows it to run these long, your typical long cell stick lipos. So this is a 5,000 milliamp hour 30C hard case lipo. Use this for racing. So I really like this form factor because all of my other batteries are this long stick case. Nowadays you can get them where they're called saddle packs, where there's two of them and they run them on either side of the car, and then there's wires across, or they have new ones that are called shorty packs, where they're you know, about to the tape here. They're about that long, which gives you more room and more even weight distribution. But for this car, this works out great. So almost this whole side is all battery, this whole side is all electronics. To me, it's always worked great. Very, very happy with this. Here's the spur and pinion setup, so I don't even know what I'm running for teeth and everything, because like I said, it's one of those things where you set it and forget it. So I have my spur and my spur and my pinion, and then under here there's also another adjustable slipper in your transmission as well. So you have an adjuster on your slipper, and then there's an adjuster on another pulley inside this rear transmission. Yeah, so that's about it. One of the other unique things is that on my body I have a help signal on my body, because when you crash and you're racing and you're waiting for a marshal, you want them to be able to see where you are. Here's the box here, Schumacher C.A.T. SX2. If you want to go to their website and see what kind of stuff they have, which like I said, my equipment's quite old, but they have new cars. K1, K2, KR are all fairly this generation of competition all-terrain, two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive buggy cars.
Drivers ready. This will be a less than 5 start. The less than 5.